What if Nikon teamed up with RED to create an 8K cinema camera that could redefine filmmaking? Leaked details are here, and they're mind-blowing. The photography giant that gave us legendary glass is about to drop something that could shake the entire cinema industry to its core. This isn't just another camera announcement. This is the birth of something revolutionary. When Nikon acquired RED Digital Cinema in 2024, the filmmaking world held its breath. What happens when the company behind the most trusted lenses in Hollywood merges with the pioneers of digital cinema? The answer might just be the Nikon Zr, a cinema camera that's rumored to launch in late 2025 and could fundamentally change how we think about hybrid filmmaking. This isn't just speculation anymore. Industry insiders are whispering about a camera that could challenge Sony's FX3 dominance and give Canon's cinema line a serious run for its money. The ZR represents more than new hardware. It's Nikon's declaration that the future of visual storytelling belongs to those bold enough to blur the lines between photography and cinema. The leaked specifications read like a filmmaker's fever dream. 8K recording capability built into a brick-shaped design that draws clear inspiration from both the RED V-Raptor and Sony FX3. But here's where it gets interesting. The ZR is expected to feature Nikon's Z mount system with an optional PL mount adapter, creating unprecedented flexibility for lens choices. Sources suggest the camera will utilize the same sensor technology found in the Z6 III, but optimized specifically for cinema applications. We're talking about a full-frame sensor that could deliver the dynamic range and color science that RED is famous for, wrapped in Nikon's legendary build quality and ergonomics. But the most intriguing leak involves Nikon's recently patented infrared-sensitive sensor technology. This isn't just about capturing invisible light, it's about opening entirely new creative possibilities for cinematographers. Imagine being able to capture ethereal, otherworldly footage that adds supernatural depth to your storytelling, all without complex post-production workflows. The design philosophy appears to prioritize versatility over convention. Unlike traditional cinema cameras that force you to choose between stills and motion, the ZR seems engineered to excel at both, potentially making it the ultimate tool for the modern hybrid creator who refuses to be limited by arbitrary categories. What's particularly exciting is the rumored integration of RED's computational imaging algorithms with Nikon's decades of color science expertise. Early whispers suggest the ZR might feature advanced in-camera processing that could deliver RED's signature look straight out of the camera, eliminating hours of color grading for many projects. This isn't just about recording raw footage. It's about intelligent image processing that understands cinematic intent. Speaking of innovation transforming our daily lives, have you seen the Zr Wallet Pro? This sleek, minimalist wallet isn't just about style. It's packed with tech like RFID protection and a built-in tracking system, making it as forward-thinking as the gear we're discussing. The filmmaking community is absolutely electric with anticipation. On X, industry veteran Fathak recently posted about the potential game-changing impact of RED's computational imaging combined with Nikon's optical heritage. The post generated hundreds of responses from cinematographers worldwide, each sharing their excitement about what this merger could mean for independent filmmaking. Over on Reddit's r/filmmakers, discussions about the ZR have exploded into passionate debates about pricing, accessibility, and market positioning. One cinematographer wrote about how this camera could finally democratize the RED workflow that's been out of reach for many indie creators, while others speculate about whether Nikon can maintain RED's premium positioning while expanding accessibility. What feature are you most excited about? Drop it in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to see what aspects of this camera resonate most with creators like you. Let's talk about what this really means for the industry. The ZR could represent the perfect storm of accessibility and professional capability. If Nikon can deliver RED's renowned color science and dynamic range in a more approachable package, we might be looking at a camera that finally bridges the gap between prosumer and Hollywood-grade equipment. For independent filmmakers, this could be transformative. The combination of Z-mount compatibility with existing Nikon glass and RED cinema pedigree, might create the first truly hybrid ecosystem that doesn't force creative compromises. Imagine shooting a feature film with the same camera and lens combination you use for commercial photography work. But here's the controversial part: pricing. RED cameras have traditionally commanded premium prices, often putting them out of reach for smaller productions. Will Nikon maintain this exclusivity, or will they leverage their manufacturing scale to make professional cinema more accessible? Industry analysts suggest the Zr could land anywhere between $15,000 and $30,000, a range that could either democratize cinema or maintain the status quo. The market implications are staggering. Blackmagic has built an empire on accessible cinema cameras, while Sony dominates the full-frame hybrid space. If Nikon can combine the best of both worlds with RED's technological DNA, they might not just enter the cinema market, they could reshape it entirely. Hollywood's response will be crucial. Major productions have invested heavily in RED workflows and Sony systems. The ZR's success might depend not just on technical specifications, but on whether established cinematographers embrace Nikon's vision of unified imaging platforms. The Nikon Zr represents more than just another camera release. It's potentially the dawn of a new era, where the boundaries between photography and cinema finally dissolve completely. Whether you're an independent filmmaker dreaming of that first feature, or a seasoned professional looking for the next evolution in your toolkit, this camera deserves your attention. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for the latest camera leaks and industry insights. Your support through super thanks and channel membership helps us bring you these deep dives into the gear that shapes our creative futures. And if you're interested in that innovative Zr Wallet Pro I mentioned, you'll find the link in the description below. What do you think the Nikon Zr will be priced at? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I have a feeling we're going to see some wild speculation, and honestly, I'm here for all of it. More details about the Zr are surfacing every week, and you can bet we'll be covering every development as this story unfolds. The revolution in cinema technology is happening right now, and we're documenting it together. Stay tuned, because 2025 is shaping up to be the year everything changes.